Fine, good afternoon to you all students. Hi students, how are you? I hope you all are fine and you all are doing well. I hope by God's grace you all are safe. So pray to God daily for your health, for your parents, studies and everything. Okay students. So warm greetings to you all. So welcome to our today's online class students. So now we are studying about chapter 3, isn't it? So what's the title of your third chapter? Computer Organization. So before I am going to start about today's portion, so just recall what are things you have studied in the last class and also what are the homeworks I said to write in the last class. So students, before that I am asking, have you all completed yesterday homeworks? Have you all completed? So two questions I asked you to write in your notebook. Two differentiation. Difference between ROM and PROM. Then differentiate between PROM and EEPROM. So have you all written? So please write what are the homeworks I said daily. So please you need to write. Okay. So what are things you have studied in the last class? Just recall students. So last class you have studied on very important 5-mark question, isn't it? So what's the important 5-mark question? ROM and types of ROM. Okay. So that's very important 5-mark question. Have you all studied that 5-mark question? So tomorrow I have interactive session. So tomorrow I'll ask this question in that session. So once you are coming for that interactive session, please study and come. We can revise. If you have doubt means please ask to me. So tomorrow you need to study and see this ROM question. Understood? Okay. So today you are going to study about secondary storage devices. Okay, so yesterday you have studied storage device. So not only yesterday, before the day also you have studied about, we are studying about one storage device. So what's the use of storage device? Storage device is mainly used to store maybe a data or video or files or anything, isn't it? Okay, so secondary. So what's the difference between primary and secondary? So primary means always you will say as first. Secondary means second, isn't it? So secondary, already primary memory. So memory is divided into two types. What are they? Primary memory as well as secondary memory. Okay. So primary memory you have studied. What are the primary memories you have studied? RAM, ROM, then types of ROM, PROM, EPROM, EEPROM, etc. etc. Isn't it? So to store the data permanently. So you have studied lot of in RAM. You cannot able to store the data permanently. It's a temporary device, isn't it? So that's one disadvantage. In ROM, PROM, that and all only limited amount of data only you can able to store, isn't it? So to overcome that, to support you to the primary memory, you are using a secondary storage device. Okay. So to give support to the primary memory, you are using what? Secondary storage device. Okay. So why you are using secondary storage device mean to store the data permanently. That's the first point. Okay. So what are the data you are storing or what are the things you are using as a secondary storage? In that secondary storage, you can able to store the data permanently. Understood? So for that only you are using secondary storage. So if you take mobile phone, so you all know about mobile memory, isn't it? So mobile also two types of memories are there. What are they? Phone storage as well as SD card, isn't it? So phone storage only limited memory is there means, for example, I am telling. For example, phone memory only 8 GB is there. So it's not enough for storing all the files of your mobile phone. So what you will do? You will add one supportive memory to the along with that phone storage. So what supportive memory you will add? A memory card, isn't it? So memory capacity also varies from 4 GB, 6 GB, 4 GB, 8 GB, 32 GB, 62, likewise 120, isn't it? So how much you need based on that supportively you will add along with phone storage. Same way only computer also you are going to add what? Some secondary storage device. So this secondary storage device will give support to the primary storage. Okay. So in secondary storage, what are things you are storing? So that it will be a permanent thing. Okay. So we can say it's a permanent storage device means we can say it's a non-volatile. Okay, secondary storage means we can say which is called what? Non-volatile. Okay, so secondary storage is otherwise called dash, backup storage. Important one more question. See the last line. See the last line. Secondary storage is otherwise called as dash. What? Backup storage. So what's the name of secondary storage? What's the other name of secondary storage? Backup storage. Okay. So secondary storage device, among that first one is hard disk. Okay, so see this a picture of the hard disk. Have you seen it below there? I have shown that picture of hard disk. Have you seen it? Okay, that's a diagram or picture of hard disk. Okay, so sometimes they will not separately, they will define hard disk or define pen drive, define flash drive. Okay, so you should study all the headings, three points. So each headings you need to study at least three points. Okay, so what's the first point mean? So it is a magnetic disk. So the disk, see the picture, see the first picture. Have you seen at a round or a circle-like structure? Yes. So that disk is made up of what? Just a magnet or magnetic disk. So in the hard disk, you can able to store the data permanently. Okay, in the hard disk, you can able to store the data permanently. Okay, so in a computer, you can able to use more number of hard disk, not only a one, you can able to use 2 or 3 hard disk in a computer. Okay, so the hard disk is arranged as a stacked arrangement. So what do you mean by stacked? So in a library we used to say no. So the books are arranged in stacks, isn't it? So likewise, the hard disk also it is arranged as a stack. That is a stack arrangement of disk. Okay, so how all these hard disks are accessed mean, have you seen at the center of the circle you might have seen a small coin like structure. So that portion only we are calling as a head. Have you seen? So at the circle at the center portion, a corner center, one coin like structure is there. First picture. So that is we can call as a what? Head. So the hard disk is attached to the stack by means of that head. Okay, so the hard disk is maybe a single side disk or double side disk. Okay, 3 points you are studying hard disk. What are they? Hard disk is what type of disk? Magnetic disk. Okay, so in this hard disk you can able to store the data permanently. Okay, so here in the hard disk called the hard disk in a computer you can able to use more than one hard disk. So the hard disk is how it will arrange is a stacked arrangement of disk. How it will access by means of a head. Okay, so the hard disk may be a single headed or double headed. Okay, understood? So next one is compact disk. Okay, so compact disk is nothing but CD. Short form we can say as CD. So you all know about CDs, isn't it? So you are familiar by using the CDs, isn't it? So see the definition. So CD, first point, CD is made up of 1.2 millimeters thick. That's a very important one mark question. Okay, so CD is made up of, and also it's important 2 mark as well as 3 mark question. Okay, important 2 mark as well as 3 mark question. So CD is made up of how much thickness? 1.2 millimeters thickness. Okay, so CD is made up of how much thickness? 1.2 millimeters. That is very thin. So already you know, no? You have seen the CD. So if you are seeing the CD means it's a very thin structure, isn't it? So its thickness is 1.2 millimeters. Okay, so it's made up of polycarbonate plastic metal. Okay, CD is made up of which kind of metal? Polycarbonate plastic metal. This and all one mark question. Okay, so CD is made up of how much thickness? 1.2 millimeters thickness, and is made up of what? Polycarbonate plastic metal. Okay, so the surface of the CD. So you have seen, isn't it? If you are seeing the CD means it's just like a glitter, like a gold or silver, or it will show like a Bibjor colors, rainbow colors, isn't it? So how you have seen that different colors mean a thin layer of aluminium. Okay, so what are the things they have applied? A thin layer of aluminium or gold is applied on the surface of the CD. So only the CD is glittering just like a Bibjor colors. Okay, what are things they are applied on the surface of the CD? A thin layer of gold or aluminium is applied on the surface of the CD. Okay, so So if you are writing the data in the CD, so you can see it's just like a circle. If you are seeing the just by passing the sunlight through that CD means you can able to see how much space the free spaces will be there or how much space you have written the data. Okay, so this CD is represented by a tiny indentation. So the data it will be written as a very small points or small indentation, that is known as what? Bits. Very important one mark question. Third point, CD data is represented as a very tiny indentation is called what? Bits. Okay, so you might have seen how they have placed or kept the CD in that how they have mounted the CD. So just like a spiral track. Okay, so the CD is just like a placed on a spiral track. Okay, so and the above which layer is there? Polycarbonate layer. Okay, so see that down I have shown on that picture, no? See, have you seen that small that pulse like structure is there? They are shown pits and lands. The lower point we can call as a pits and the higher point we can call as a what? Lands. So the area between the pits is called as what? Lands. That also important one mark question. The area between pits is called what? Lands. Okay. So how it will work? How the CD will work? Okay. So once you are fixed the CD inside, maybe in the laptop or computer or CD drive or anything. Okay. So the motor. So you have seen that round at the corner. You have seen the round structure, isn't it? So you need to fix that round corner in the CD drive. So the motor will rotate. When the motor is rotate, the CD, what are things you are copying in the CD start to play. Isn't it? Okay. So what's the capacity of ordinary CD-ROM in 700 MB? Okay. What's the capacity of ordinary CD-ROM? 700 MB. Okay. So once more you recall the points. A CD is made up of how much thickness? 1.2 millimeters thickness, and it's made up of what? Polycarbonate plastic material. Okay. So the CD and the above part of the CD or the top layer of CD, what they have applied? A aluminium or gold is applied on the surface. Okay. So in the CD or storing the data is represented as a small tiny points is called what? Bits. So the CD is enclosed in what? Spiral track. Okay. Top what the thing is there? Polycarbonate layer. So the higher points and lower points is there. High points we can call as lands and the low points called as pits. So the area between the pits is called as what? Dash lands. Okay, so the motor within this, so once you have fixed the CD in the CD drive or anything, so the center portion is fixed to the motor. When the motor rotates, the disc, what are things you are copying in the disc will play. Okay, the last point is very important, one more question. So what's the ordinary capacity of CD-ROM? So what's the ordinary capacity of CD-ROM? 700 MB. Understood? Okay. So next one is digital versatile disc, DVD. So by seeing, looking our thing, CD and DVD means by looking the external appearance, almost it becomes same. Okay. So what's the full form of DVD? Digital versatile disc. Okay. Or digital video disc. We can say 2 points. Okay. So to explain what are the digital versatile disc or digital video disc. Okay. So what's the storing capacity of the DVD mean? 4.7 GB. Okay, so what's the storing capacity? In CD you have studied only some 1.7, isn't it? But in DVD you can able to say how much time? 4.7 GB of data. So compared to CD, 6 times higher than CD you can able to store the data in DVD. Understand? So in CDs you can able to store 1.7 GB. By comparing to CD, DVDs you can able to store 6 times more than CD. Okay, so how the data are read in CD as well as DVD. So using the laser. So using the laser beam only the data are read in the CD as well as DVD. Okay, so similar to the CD, DVD also has how many sides? 2 sides. Okay, so similar to the CD, DVD also has how many sides? 2 sides. Okay, or 2 layers. We can say 2 sides or 2 layers per side. Okay, so this number of layers or the number of sides only determine how much data it can hold. Understood? So how much layers or how much sides only can able to say, by seeing that only can say how much the particular DVD can hold. Okay, so normally how we can identify it's a double layer or single layer means, listen, double layered sides, that is double layered DVDs always looks as a gold color. Okay, so double layered DVDs always looks like which color? Gold color. But single side always looks like which color? Silver color, just like a CD. How you will identify it's a single side or the single layered or double layer? So single layered always so looks like silver color, just like a CD, but double layer looks like a gold color. Okay, different from the CD. So what are the points you have studied in DVD? So DVD is what's the full form? Digital versatile disc or digital video disc. Okay, so what's the storage capacity of DVD? 4.7 GB. So compared to CD, its storage capacity is very higher, that is 6 times higher than CD. Okay, so like CD and DVD, this data also read by using which light? Laser beam. So DVD also, disc also has how many sides? 2 sides or 2 layers. So based on the how many layers are there, based on that only you can able to identify how much capacity particular DVD can hold. If double layered, how you can identify it's double layered or single layer? Double layered means it's look with gold color. Single layer means it's look with which color? Silver color. Understood? So I think today it's enough. Okay, so what are things you have studied today? Just recall. Secondary storage device. What are the secondary storage device you have studied? CD, DVD and hard disk. Isn't it? So 3 headings also. So daily I am taking only some portions only. So please note it down. These 3 things also, today's homework is you need to note it down. What do you mean by that? 3 points you write. That's enough. 3 or maximum 4 points. Okay. So write the heading as hard disk. Write 3 points. Diagram and all no need to draw. For your understanding only, I'll give that. I'll show the diagram there. So DVD also 3 or 4 points. CD also 3 or 4 points. Okay students, so remain I can in the next class. Thank you students. Take care.